your takeaways from tonight's game here?
Yeah, I don't think it was our best effort. I feel that we could have done a better job as a decor breaking the puck out, and I think overall just the team decided to take care of the puck a little bit better. It's a good hockey team, and I think that they kind of took it to us tonight.
What do you kind of take away from these experiences? And you played in Vegas against Vegas tonight against the Kings team that's really deep up front. I mean, as a young defenseman trying to get his feet wet in this league, what are you taking away from these experiences?
Yeah, I mean, they're huge learning opportunities, as you mentioned. We've played some of the best teams in the league, and at the end of the day, every team's got some world-class players. So for me, it's just really a focused effort every night, making sure that I'm fully physically and mentally dialed in, because going against the top guys in the world, if you take a second off, they can expose you. So for me, felt that I've grown in that area, and still got some work to do, but I feel like I'm getting better in it.
What makes that team so good, 5-on-5? I mean, they're one of the best defensive teams in the league. From what you see, what makes them so good at that in strength?
Yeah, I'd say they play a pretty responsible system with the 1-3-1 through the neutral zone, and then they're really deep through the middle. A guy like Kopitar and Dano, they've been around the league, and it's tough to get offense against them. They're not going to really give you any chances, so you got to really earn your ice against them.
So Henry, what do you think was the reason they were getting through the neutral zone so easily? It was 1-2 pass and they're back in the Sharks state.
Yeah, I think what happens is if our D aren't doing a great job getting out, then the forwards not fully trust us, and it adds on to itself, and we're not fully in sync. So, I mean, you can tell watching our games when we're fully clicking and everyone's trusting each other. So, one thing that goes wrong can start to lead to other things. So for us, I feel like, it started with our breakouts, and then from there, we weren't fully on the same page, and I think that leads to easy entry for them.
David said the last game that breakouts were an issue there too. What sort of, common between these two games? What can you get better at for the next game?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. I think a lot of it just comes to puck management, knowing when to eat the puck, knowing when to rim the puck. It really is it's about making a read and making the right play. And right now, I think it's not our strength, but we've proven we can do it. So we'll probably do some film on it and try to figure out sort of what's going on with that right now.
You indicated kind of a pair tonight. How did that go for you guys, do you think?
I think it was good. He's awesome to play with. He's plays a very honest, physical game. So it's a guy that's easy to adapt with and go out there and play. So, I love playing with him. He's as I said, he's physical. He's a good presence out there, and he's a lot of fun to play with.
How'd you feel playing on your offside?
Yeah, there's more to it than I think that the average viewer might see. There's a lot through the neutral zone that I think you're limited to, particularly moving the puck. It's really hard to make a cross-ice pass or to get the puck going north, because you see a lot of pucks on your backhand. But it's something that I've spent some seasons doing it, so it's something that I kind of know where to protect myself and where it's possible to get exposed on the offside. So it's something that I haven't done it much this year, but a couple shifts and you sort of get back in the flow of it.
Is this sort of your first time in the NHL playing your offside like for a whole night though, and just sort of was the challenge or just the speed or whatever the pace?
Yeah, I think going into a game, that was the first time I was lined up on the offside. I think I've had shifts here and there because it's something, as I said, I've done in past seasons, so I am comfortable with. But yeah, for me, it was something I was conscious of going into tonight, because as I said, there's certain aspects that you're kind of limited in. But it's something that I don't mind. I'm just trying to go out there, and wherever I can be used, I feel that it gives me sort of just more versatility being able to play the left or the right. So for me, as I said, it takes a shift or two to get used to it. Once I get into it, I feel fine.
Okay, thanks, Henry.
Thank you, Henry.
Get David Quinn out.